Today's video is on psychic attacks, and we are going through, especially the light workers and the way showers are going through extreme psychic attacks at this time. And some of it's obviously really happening in the physical world also, so you may be encountering physical people that are attacking you at this time as well. But it's definitely happening in the astral on a very, very extreme level. And so some of the ways that you can tell that you're under psychic attack: you're probably going to be having sleepless nights or getting woke up quite regularly with disturbing dreams, or you may not remember your dreams, but you feel disturbed when you wake up. Your energy is also going to become really drained, so if you feel yourself just being completely tired for no reason, that also can be a sign of psychic attack. One of the biggest ways that they were really working on people this year is that you can get extremely depressed, and sometimes out of the blue, you're like normally a happy person, and all of a sudden you're extremely depressed, and you're thinking thoughts that aren't normal to your thought patterns, and you start thinking negative thoughts like hurting yourself. There is specifically some witch spirit energy in the air right now with certain people, and these witch spirits are working sometimes through your loved ones or your family members or people that you're really close to, because they're trying to get access to you, mostly to prevent you from going through your ascension process. But also they like to take your energy, and they like to try to do things to cause you to harm yourself. So you have to be very conscientious about this. It's important to be careful of who you're allowing, not only around you, but also allowing in your energy world. So say, for example, that you have somebody you really love, but that person isn't being loving back towards you. It doesn't matter what the relationship is. It's really important that you let them go at this time. If they decide to come back where love is, they can, but you need to let them go out of your heart too, not just out of your life. Because sometimes if people are working with dark spirits, they are going to use your heart connection to access your energy. These witch spirits are specifically working on the toxic feminines right now, and they were in full force this year during the Christmas time and still kind of ongoing. Very, very massive toxic feminine energy around the witch spirits and also around psychic attacks. There's also a lot of this energy going on in the spiritual community, a lot of spiritual envy and jealousy of the way showers. So when a light being achieves full Christhood, especially the feminines, they get completely attacked by lower feminine beings, because feminines in their lower state of being have been programmed with reversals to attack each other, whereas a divine feminine is not in that templating, so she doesn't operate off of those kind of lower frequencies. And so when she rises up and she's shining in her light, the lower feminines, they want to harm her. In the spiritual community, to those that are in the light, that we do have to be careful of casting the pearls and where we cast the pearls to, because there is so much harvesting going on right now that it's draining some of the way showers in the Ascended Master souls. And so it's really important that you recognize that in yourself, and that you know when to set your boundaries with what you're willing to help people with and what you're not. And if you set a healthy boundary and you want people, if they want your expertise, your knowledge, your support, then they know where to go and what you're requiring in terms of an energy exchange. But more than that, it's also really important that you watch who's in your audiences and who is following you. Keep an eye on those things. Really go through your lists from time to time and purge out people that you've never seen liking or supporting your work, especially if they're claiming to be healers, because oftentimes they're literally just there to siphon your soul energy. And more so, because of all the psychic attacks that we're going through right now, the spirit guides are also reminding me to have you pay very close attention to the female friends that you have in your life. And this goes specifically for the feminines, that you need to watch the female friends that you have in your life right now, And notice the people that you've asked for help that don't show up to help you. And if they don't show up to help you after you've asked them for help, you need to cut them out of your life. Because even if they don't have the energy to do something for you, they could even just respond and say, I'm on overload now and I don't have any energy to help you with at this time. But if they're not and they're just blowing you off or gaslighting you, these people are siphoning your energy and you need to not keep them around you. The witch spirit is in full bloom right now. She is in full bloom all over the place, and massive, massive, massive psychic attacks that started around December time and are still ongoing with these dark, low vibrating feminines. And what they're doing in the astral is really, really, really gnarly. And you might be feeling it in your physical world.